Hi, Matt here from Fitter Confident You. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming over to my video about hyperlordosis and what to do about it. Now, you might not know what this is, or you might suspect or have heard about it, but just to clarify, so we all need some degree of curve in the spine, but when the base of your spine, the tailbone and the sacrum stick out more than it should, basically, more than his mind is doing at the moment, that's when it can lead to problems. For example, you might notice that your abs or your midsection is always protruding more, and that's because the angle of the spine is forcing it out more. Also, it can lead to backache, and in some cases, you might not even be comfortable lying on your back. Now, you will have seen on this page as well a picture of a client transformation that I'm working with still, and no one had ever told him that he had hyperlordosis, i.e. this excessive curvature of the base of the spine. And it was causing problems, a bit of backache, and while he was losing fat while working with me, his abs were still really protruding, and it was hard to see what was actually happening. So I built a couple of, 3 exercises into his workouts that he's been doing, and a stretch as well. I'm going to bring them to life for you now. So if you do feel, basically your spine's a bit curvy, and it could be something you're born with, but it's also sometimes exacerbated by things like excessive cycling and carrying rucksacks as well, if you do them for ages. So you might want to try these out, basically. Very simple, don't need any equipment, and don't even really need any warming up, because they're all to do with sort of your midsection, which you use all the time anyway. So, first off, you're going to line your back, and we're going to do, you're going to basically line your back, lay both legs up if possible, but keep one leg down if you're unsure about how strong your back is. And you're going to take 5 seconds to lengthen one leg out and bring it back in. So it looks like this. Head can be up or down, whatever's comfortable. So one leg up, the other, bring them up to tabletop, that's called. And you're going to push one out for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm really focusing on keeping my lower back down and bringing it back in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So same again on the other side. However, if you're doing this and noticing your lower back is arching even more than it was and is uncomfortable, only go as far with the leg as is comfortable for you. So if you get to there and you're lifting and you can't keep lower back glued down, that's cool. Just bring it back in. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, so just to show as well, absolutely do it with one leg on the ground if you need the stability and support for your back. And that might help you let the leg go out fully as well. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So that was the first exercise. Now, sitting in a pretty similar position, but with feet on the ground, we're going to do crunches. Now, you might have heard about crunches, you might have done them, and they have got a bad rep, but actually done well can be a really useful core strengthening move, which then can help to contribute to just flattening and reducing the curve of your lower spine if it is a bit excessive. So we start in this position, hands behind the head, supporting the weight of the head and neck, and all I want you to do is curl up and lift the shoulders an inch off the ground, while again drawing that belly button in, keeping this nice and tight. Hold that for 3, 2, 1, release, come back down. I'll just do 2 more. So up again, hold that belly button in, 3, keep breathing, 2, 1, control down. 1 more again, and up. Hold that, 3, 2, 1, and release and come down. So with that, maybe go for 10 when you're first starting out, and doing all of these a couple of times in the week as well will help to contribute to flattening that curve a little bit and drawing in your abs if they do protrude. So the next move is the stretch. Get a cushion for this, because you're going to have your knee on the ground, and it's just nice to protect your knee a bit. So kneeling on the one cushion, step forward with the other foot. I'll come around so you can see a bit better. There we go. So I'm going to keep my shoulders back, and for some people that might be enough, because this is the element, the area we're going to stretch, the hip flexor muscle psoas, the silent P, if you really want to know. From there, if you want to deepen it just a little bit more, we slide forward, keeping this bit vertical. This is the bit we're pulling apart, and just you'll feel that tension there. So hold that for 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. And then we go into it again. So I want you to do 10 seconds twice in a row on both sides. And then again. You might be able to go slightly deeper this time. There. But always keeping this bit under tension. So another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I won't do that again on the other side, because I think you can imagine, but essentially put your other knee down. You're pretty smart people. Okay, and then the last thing is lying face down. This is a hip extension. So having just warmed up particularly the hip flexor muscle there, we're going to lie face down. Hands can be under the head or head can be side, whatever works for you. And you're going to lift a leg, including your thigh, a few inches off the ground. The thigh obviously only has to front of the thigh and it has to come up an inch or so. And we're going to hold that for 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And again, use your core on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. So super simple. Don't take much to do. So the first one, lying on your back, one leg out and then the other. Dinosaur arms. Do that, try that 10 times first off. Then the crunches, try 10 of those, each with that 3-second pause. Then the stretch, hold that for 10 seconds, twice in a row with a rest on both sides. And then the last one, the hip extension, try 10 of those again with like maybe a 5 or 3-second hold of the leg off the ground. Give those a go. Let me know how you get on. Shout with any questions. And yeah, hope it helps with any lordosis or hyperlordosis or any uncomfortable back situations you have. Thank you.